Ready to go, second half of footy at the G. Beautiful bounce on that occasion by Justin Power. Viney, the little dribble kick. Support there from Vandenberg, overran it. Had to try and beat four, then Viney did pretty well, but he needed some other troops to arrive. Nankervis with the socket of the first gamer in Arts. Arts tries to keep it rolling forward. Through came Salem, just one of the footy. We'll need to get rid of it now. Cochin in the way. Well done by Gawn, but Bolter's back. Another one locked up by Smith. Now the drawing handball to Caddy. To 50, got it working well. Lynch the target, and May was able to swat it away. Langdon, Salem gives it to the good boot. Now they're out. McDonald would like to have seen him give the ball off. Kick goes in, that's a push in the back. And
Revolt. First gamer hasn't flung in his direction, but Nankervis. There's just a heap of Tigers around the ball now. Rioli chooses and goes low. Lambert quickly moves it on. Martin, Hibbert. Martin always going to win the one-on-one battle. A lonely spot for Hibbert. Ball delivered over the top, and Dustin Martin can make the margin 32.
Dustin just took the play on.
Round the corner he goes, no problem. Dustin Martin, Chelsea signals a goal.
Creeping back in early in this quarter is the turnover, very high, not quite deep enough inside forward 50. And again, on transition, they get caught out. And that's why Richmond had a lot of numbers free, plenty of...
For that first one. Little knockdown, Edwards. Handball out the back door to Chol. Casually, he's got a beautiful left foot, hasn't he? He's found the target twice.
The mark on the half-forward flank where he held out Smith with one arm and had a grab. He just looks to be leading a little bit more explosively from out of the goal square.
Rewalt told 15 of the third. This to make it 6 in a row for the Tigers. Kicks it across the face. Lever will get back. And
Stanya inside. Prestia doesn't get flustered. Little one over the top. Beautiful to Rioli. Across the face. Revolt front spot. Lynch up the back. Hard to believe. He slams it into the post from 3.5 metres. Melbourne. Oliver finds Gawn. Langdon wanted the ball just against the boundary line. Gawn ignored him. Now over the top. Jake Melksham, he's a pretty clever kick. Kick 32-24. Became a target. Has kicked 4 against the Tigers before. He's got a couple this afternoon. The D's needed that.
Ball back inside, little loose. Dusty makes it look good. That's nice. Short. Edwards. Has he got enough on it for Castagna? He has. That handball's turned over. Now Fritsch couldn't get the handball off quick enough. But the kick around the corner. Jimmy. I'm sensing something's going on. Has Hannon runs into a goal. Jimmy. They've kicked 2 in a row, the Demons.
Well, I'm happy for you, BT. Melbourne are making a game for it. And it's off a turnover again. Enough pressure, but making Richmond pay for making an error.
Hands you. Revolt had it knocked away from him. Oliver stops. Gets out of the way of Higgins. Little handball to Smith. Lambert, the smother, the goal, the brilliance, a quick response. Well done, Kane Lambert.
Great individual effort here from Lambert. The smother, pushing forward from the...
Melbourne players calling for it deep. Viney puts it up high for Tomlinson. Didn't get good body on it. Fritsch came deep.
Back into a little bit of space. The Demons charge at it, but again, Richmond get first hands on the football. This time it's short.
Time back on. Play on.
Petrarca wants it in the corridor. Melksham says no. Should have given the handball in the end. He's fended high on Baker.
50. You got to give him the ball back. He didn't push it.
And
give him the ball back, please.
as well.
Wins that battle. Melksham had his man in the right spot. Just needed to feed the handball. He had Langdon running. Tigers keen to add to it. Lambert feeds it off. Castagna. He curls it around.
Hard as he can. Out the back door is Hannon. Hannon was caught by Bolter, but not before he got the handball away. It's 6 for McDonald. Can he give it off? He's caught. He's caught red hot by Grimes, who's bleeding from the forehead. And the blood rule, he'll come from the ground. And he looks like he's been shot.
Ball to me. Ball to me.
And the ball will come back. He will be given time to get off the ground. The replacement now is Hooley's been told he can come on. to save a bit of time.
Max scoring in front of Chol, stolen by Lockhart, wanted Harms, got him in the end, but Caddy just waited as soon as he took the football, wrapped him up.
Don't give away, Fred. It wasn't a sling.
What was the difference between
Thank you. Back this way. Yeah.
Gee, I thought it was a sling. Last quarter, not without possibility here, the Demons, but Richmond do look good at 29-point leaders. Mr. Negative, Jimmy Bartel, sitting in the corner with a smirk on his face as Viney races out of the middle. Long ball forward. And once again, knocked it away, did Smith. Spills to Martin. There's stars everywhere. Great tackle by May.
Melbourne.
Caught in cold Lynch. It was a fast-closing May. That is a horrible kick just when the Demons are on wide.
Prestia tries to get away from Harms, did well with the handball. Baker off a head or two to McIntosh. Now the low ball forward. Revolt, second opportunity. This time it comes off his chest to Lever. What can the Demons do in the middle of the ground? Through hands to Hannon. Now to Petrarca. Long ball is on. Short ball is chosen to McDonald.
The ground. They've turned the footy over a few times and chose to still kick it long down the line. That just plays, come up through the middle. You might turn some over. But
In round one last weekend against the Cats. Demons needed it. Tom delivers back to 23. Pressure.
High tackle, Richmond advantage.
Bolter happy to take it. He just canters through the middle, gives the ball back. Petrarca now. Can he find a target? Fritsch front spot. Grimes gets a spoil.
they've got back to the footy they were playing in the first quarter where they were shutting out all the releases for the Tigers, which allows them to put that defensive pressure on them.
Demons fans with their hearts in their mouths. Crosses the 50. He's put it through. And the Demons have got a pulse. 17 points. Got the kick away. Well done, Hibbert. He's been terrific all afternoon. Edwards at the fall of the ball. Hibbert's second effort, great.
On the ball.
That left boot of his. A long ball. Hunt. Pickett. He had a look and didn't know that it was his ball. It was time to go. Tomlinson chases the football. Hooley has it. Has he tried to get rid of it? Gone!
Melbourne.
Last week.
It's okay.
Tomlinson gives it off. Langdon beaten to the ball. Higgins picks it up. Here's a chance for the Tigers. Broad. Inside he comes to...
Beautiful trip around the corner. There's two Tigers here. Lynch, a fumble. Smith came at him, got him high. Gee, it was clumsy. Gee, it was clumsy from Smith. And Lynch
Mark's here.
may well be within range.
Lynch plays on into the pocket. Pack forms Demons. Kill the footy and dim it.
Have a look at the replay
Jacks
here.
up, Hacks,
Oh
Jack.
yeah, it's that left knee. He can hardly
Jacks
put any
up.
weight on.
Higgins goes long and deep. Lynch has got the back over the back. He's got it. Rewind engaged. Smith in front. For a bit of a game breaker here. 6.5 minutes left. And that's straight through the eye, diddle. Great kick by Lynch under pressure.
Well, they actually had a free player forward of the ball because Stephen May went out to the other side of the ground to cover off a Martin, which left Tom Lynch on this near side pocket with Higgins wheeling and going quickly. He was able to spot the outnumber forward of the ball, but
How athletic from Bolter to find a way to kick the ball forward. Here's a chance for the Demons. So Hannon's got a couple for the arm. This, quite simply, a must. He starts at the left. It's coming back. It is just to the near side. 4 goals needed. Salem short. Petrarca feeds it through. Brayshaw's a long kick. He's an accurate kick. He chooses to go to Hannon.
He's 30 here. He's got to cut that down to about 15 home.
He's got to go right now. He does. Walks toward goal. Gets the 50 metres. Gets the goal surely. Back to 16.
2.5 minutes. Can they do that? Gorn knocked down to Oliver, and that's a free. It'll go Melbourne's way. They need 3 and 2. Oliver, horrible kick to Petrarca. Horrible. Rioli back inside to Rewalt. The only man left standing. Lynch to seal and win the game.
Skiller plain and simple. He's tried to use Petrarca, who's breaking forward and give you that little extra 10 metres to get the ball deeper, but just missed the target. All Melbourne had spread forward and leaves Tom Lynch pretty much in a one-on-one inside forward 50.
And with that, sucks the life and the air out of the Demons players. Have been keeping an eye on football. Floats the ball forward. Harms, McIntosh, Harms, Pickett. Pickett takes it on, fires it, goal. Misses to the right. Probably had an option by hand, but backed himself.
Surely the learning out of this for Melbourne is that this intensity that they've brought in this last quarter has to be more sustainable over a longer period of time. He's able to give a shifting handball to Caddy. Beautiful weighted kick from Caddy. Got back Hibbert. He's tried all day. Has Hibbert. Here's Higgins. Little handball. He got met high. We're not sure yet. Nankervis, Prestia, all of them are injured. That's what we can tell you.
Yeah.
They're always smiling and laughing, the Tigers. You never know.
Yeah. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. I know Dion. So he'll be disappointed with that, and he'll be very, very concerned about his son. Here comes Jack Higgins. Rode on the top of May, slapped the ball forward. Lynch, Edwards, here's a chance. Lambert! A few hiccups since round one, but back to the Richmond way.
And we mentioned about Kane Lambert during the call. He's had a monster game. He started at half forward. As we mentioned, he's pushed up on ball, so starts there.
Situation twisting the inside of the knee where the ACL is.
Absolutely gutting for Dion Prestia, the best and fairest from last year.
Shocking news, but great news for the Tigers.